got a bigly list of folks who simply don't exist, except when I invent them, which is something you can't resist. The journalists and critics who report my every crime, I'll call them fake and traitors, and I'll jail them all in time. The immigrants and voters who don't cheer me when I shout, the ones who won't salute me, I'll just kick those people out. The truth I'll always twist, and my cronies all assist. They never would be missed. He's got a bigly list, he's got a bigly list, and on that nasty list no one to be missed. The scientists who mumble facts like climate change is real, the workers asking wages that are more than just a deal, the generals who question if my orders make much sense, I'll swap them for my loyalists behind a golden fence. And all the tiny lawyers who keep saying you're not king, I'll drown them out with rallies where the faithful chant and sing. With grievances I hissed, I made power from the mist, and tyranny's the twist. He's got a bigly list, he's got a bigly list, and on that crooked list no one to be missed.
Democracy's a burden and the people are a bore, but give me just one headline and I'll promise even more.
I'll pardon all my buddies, build a tower to the sky, and every time I'm cornered I'll just shout another lie. A villain in the making, yes, a strong man in a suit, and if you try to stop me, well, I'll call it all a coup.
For every name I hissed, there's another on my list. They never would be missed.
He's got a bigly list, he's got a bigly list, and on that dreadful list no one would be missed. He's got a bigly list, he's got a bigly list, and on that dreadful list no one would be missed.
When I was a lad, I was born with gold in a pen. Tower stories bold. My father gave me money just to play, and I learned to cheat at golf in the very same day.
He learned to cheat at golf in the very same day.
I grew to be a mogul with a flashy grin, declared 6 bankruptcies, but I called it win. I built casinos that went bust on cue, but I always said, believe me folks, it's fake news too.
But he always said, believe me folks, it's fake news too.
I bought some politicians, they became my crew, and I promised them positions if they'd see me through. Then I cried out loud that the swamp must go, but I filled it with my cronies who were crooked head to toe.
But he filled it with his cronies who were crooked head to toe.
Now I'm the very model of a self-styled king, though my knowledge of the Constitution's just a passing fling. For if you've got a fortune and a TV show, you can stumble into power shouting ratings, don't you know?
He can stumble into power shouting ratings, don't you know?
What about a modern MAGA janitor?
I am the very model of a modern MAGA genital. My policies are ignorant, my grammar is deplorable. I know the art of cheating and my methods are deplorable, and every single scandal I declare is just ignorable. I'm very well acquainted too with tweets that are nonsensical. I spew them in the morning and I double down on principle. About my wealth and genius I will always make a fuss,
While bankruptcies and lawsuits keep on following my bus. While bankruptcies and lawsuits keep on following his bus. While bankruptcies and lawsuits keep on following his bus. While bankruptcies and lawsuits keep on following his bus.
I'm very good at bragging and pretending I'm infallible. I hire only lackeys who agree that I'm unchallengeable. In short, in matters obvious, dishonest, or political, I am the very model of a modern MAGA genital. In short, in matters obvious, dishonest,
Or political,
he is the very model of a modern MAGA genital. can't tell you facts of science, law, or history. I simply make up nonsense and I wrap it up in mystery. I quote myself as gospel and I sneer at all the media while posing for my portraits in a style that's quite commedia. Then I can prattle fake news when my scandals are too risible and call my foes un-American in insults most admissible. In short, in matters obvious, dishonest, or political, I am the very model of a modern magagenital. And in short, in matters obvious, dishonest, or political, he is the very model of a modern magagenital. I am the monarch of Mar-a-Lago, the very stable genius, don't you know? I rule the golf course and the TV show, and everyone must cheer me everywhere I go. And everyone must cheer him everywhere he goes, and everyone must cheer him everywhere he goes. The monarch of Mar-a-Lago, the monarch of Mar-a-Lago. My hair is golden though it isn't real. My steak is overcooked, it's quite a meal. I sell my Bibles at a business deal, and lawsuits chase me down with every shady seal. And lawsuits chase him down with every shady seal. And lawsuits chase him down with every shady seal. The monarch of Mar-a-Lago, the monarch of Mar-a-Lago. I'll pardon friends and rage at foes on cue, declare I won elections when I clearly blew. I'll bluster, brag, and claim the sky is blue, because I am the monarch. Yes, the only one who's true. Because he is the monarch, yes, the only one who's true. Because he is the monarch, yes, the only one who's true. The monarch of Mar-a-Lago, the monarch of Mar-a-Lago. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, here's the latest from the desk. The news is strange and dizzying, the update's quite grotesque. We fact-checked all his statements, but the numbers don't persist, for the monarch of Mar-a-Lago has produced another list.
He's got a little list, oh yes, a bigly little list,
of rivals to be jailed or simply vanished in the mist. But we remind our viewers watching with a worried frown
that democracy still functions when the facts are written down. Democracy still functions when the facts are written down.
He is the very model of a MAGA-style rhetorical. His sentences are tangled and his insults categorical. But when the lights are brightest and the truth is most political, our headlines turn his bluster into something satirical.
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 When he was a lad, he was born with gold, a fortune that his father chose to hold. We report the facts, though the tale is old. The empire he inherited was already sold.
The empire he inherited was already sold.
Now he's the monarch of Mar-a-Lago. His kingdom is a golf course and a show. But while he plays the ruler with a blow, the headlines still remind us that the facts will always grow.
The headlines still remind us that the facts will always grow. The headlines still remind us that the facts will always grow. The headlines still remind us that the facts
fact check, write, and list until the truth persists. For a free and honest press